Hi, Wellington. Wellington, can you hear me?
Yes, how are you?
I'm very good, thanks.
Thank you. I lost the last class. It's full. Was full.
Yeah, I know. It looks like all my classes are selling out pretty quickly. I was actually just booking another pronunciation class for March the 28th, and I'm still writing up the description for it, but I've saved it. So you might want to check that one out. I think there should be plenty of spots open because um, I just saved it. But yeah, no, since I've come back, I'm finding that a lot of my classes are filling up quickly. So I have one on Wednesday, Wellington.
Okay.
There's one left, one spot left, and that's Wednesday. Let's check Friday.
I I
There's
I,
one seat left on my Friday class, which is about job interviews.
I schedule this.
Okay, but yeah, take a look because I've got several classes coming up, and there's only like one or two seats available. With the exception, yeah, that one's fully booked. And I think, let me just check my Saturday, March 28. Yeah, there's 9 seats, so I just saved it. It's a pronunciation with words ending with the ed,
Okay, good.
how we say it different ways.
I will see. Thank you.
You're welcome. Heidi, welcome back.
Hello, nice to see you again.
Good to see you as well. Did you have a nice break?
Yeah, good break.
Yeah, well, what did I have? Oh, I was watching a TV show, very fascinating TV show called Jinx
Mhm.
on HBO. Wow, if you guys like crime dramas, that's a documentary. The English is pretty good on it. Watch it. You'll be amazed. It's a true story. I won't say any more, but very, very interesting. Hi, Laura. Laura's quiet. Well, to remind me, which country are you from?
I'm from Brazil.
Brazil.
I
So you
live in
speak
São.
Portuguese.
Yes, yes. I live in São Paulo.
Um, how do you say this word? If I spell it right.
Yeah. Ended.
Okay, very good. Excellent. So you're pretty good with the ed sounds.
Oh, thank you.
Excellent. All right. Well, I don't know where Laura is. She can't hear me, or she's still on mute. Greg. Hello, Greg. Welcome back.
Hi again.
Hello, Greg. You're from Poland. It's got to be really late there right now.
Yes, it's 11 o'clock.
Wow. Well, the good news is when I was teaching before, my first class was at 6 my time and then 8. So my classes are actually starting earlier now than they were before because I knew a lot of you guys who like to take my classes are from Europe. And no, Laura, we can't hear you. So that's why I try to start them as early as I can. Also on weekends, I do start my classes much sooner.
Okay.
Anna, welcome back.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm fine. Thank you for asking. Can you hear me?
I can.
Okay, great.
Remind us, where are you from?
I'm from Brazil. I live in Angra dos Reis.
Okay, excellent. Just to let you know, on March the 28th, it's a Saturday in the afternoon, I have a class on the ed suffix.
Okay.
So that's words like interested, ended. So we have 3 different pronunciations for that. We have id, and the voiced and the unvoiced. And we're going to get into voiced and unvoiced today. So Anna, welcome from Brazil. And next to you we have Amp. Hello, Amp.
Hi teacher, how are you?
Very well. Thanks. Remind us, where are you from?
I'm from Ecuador.
Ecuador. So you speak Spanish.
Exactly.
Okay, so maybe we can help you. So Portuguese, Spanish, definitely the TH sound is something you guys have trouble with sometimes. So perfect class for you to attend.
Yes.
All right, and Alexander.
Hi, how are you?
Good. Wow, you guys are night owls. You're from Russia, and I know it's got to be late there too.
Not so late, but you know, the night is a friend of students. Of the students.
Well, it never was me. I was a student that always went to bed by 11 o'clock or midnight at the latest.
Oh. So here in Russia, the night is, you know, kind of a time to go out.
Yes, I get that. Well, I'm glad you're here. Thank you for spending the time with me and everybody else. We've got some really good students. We're just doing introductions now. Every class you take with me, I like to do introductions. It's a good way to sort of break the ice, to get you guys relaxed and let you see that, A, I'm in a good mood. I'm here to teach. We're here to learn. And don't feel nervous. I'm trying to learn another language too. I know how difficult and very frustrating it is. But you guys all know that the more you work at it, the better you'll get. And also, don't be afraid when I just ask an open question to volunteer an answer. So, and I see we have another student returning from my earlier class. I'm trying to remember. The I is more like a J. Aika.
Aika. Correct.
There we go. Good.
Hi again.
Excellent.
You change your clothes.
Well, yes, I'm more relaxed, more casual now.
You are.
Yeah, I'm not. Just got off work and I thought I'm going to relax, watch a documentary, a crime drama documentary, and get ready for my next class. So I've done all that. Now I want to talk to you guys about the ED sound. Okay, some students have a lot of trouble with this. Oh no, not the ED sound. Sorry, this is the TH sound. I was so getting ready for next week's lesson that I forgot what we're doing here today. Many sounds in English are simple, while others are very difficult. Some seem even impossible. Your language has different sounds or different sound envelopes than other language. If you speak Spanish, you will have trouble with some sounds which other students won't. In fact, depending where you are, in Spain, for example, Madrid, you can say some sounds easily while others have a difficult time. Those in Mexico seem to have what I would consider an American accent. They're able to reproduce a lot of the English sounds very well because of the influence of American multimedia. So I'm here to help you enunciate your words. I will teach you how to move your tongue and how to move your mouth. I will also provide you with pronunciation exercises and give you homework assignments to help you. And the assignments that I give you won't take a lot of time, but if you practice these several times a day, I promise you, you will notice an improvement in 2 to 3 weeks. All right, so what I'm going to do is, this is my own content I have on my own site. What do you guys like? Do you want me to share out a screen, or would you like me to just paste the information I'm going to give you in the chat?
I would rather that
It's
you
up to you.
share. Please.
Sorry?
Share.
Share? Okay, I'll share it out. And by the way, guys, if you do have conversations going on in the background or TV, whatever, mute. Please respect other students. It's very hard in this class if we don't have absolute silence. Okay. The TH sound combines two sounds, the T and the D. When they come together, they performed a distinctive sound called a diphthonggraph. And that sounds rather boring. Do you really need to know that? No, that's not going to be on the test. Now we're going to get into a bit more of the construction here. A little bit more relevant. The Th consonant sounds. Now the T sound involves passing air through the mouth, while the D sound involves vibrating the vocal folds in your throat. However, it's not a really harsh sound. Now, there is a term that you do need to be aware of and understand. If we talk about a sound being voiced, what does that mean? So we have voiced and unvoiced. What is the difference between the two? Alexander, what do I mean if I say voiced and unvoiced?
Voiced and unvoiced.
Yeah.
Vibration.
Vibration, yeah.
Vibration, yeah.
Voice. So I'm going to have to turn off screen sharing for a little bit, guys. Okay, wait till you can see me again. Now, right here, if I say the word, and I want everybody to do this, so make sure you mute. Okay, and I want you to say this word. Both. Say the word both. B-O-T-H. And what you should notice is when you get to the TH sound, you don't feel any vibration. Now I want you to say the word father. You should notice that when you come to the TH sound, you feel a vibration right here. People always like to complicate things. The reason why I like to help you guys with some vocabulary here is when we do pronunciation, quite often we talk about sounds that are voiced and unvoiced. That's just a complicated way to say that we cause a vibration here. All right? Let me go back to sharing the screen. And don't worry, this is more or less just a little bit of theory. We're going to have plenty of time practicing, okay? But I have to give you the reason why and explain a few things first. So unvoiced is not vibrated. Now, let's talk about how we actually make the sound. And guys, feel free to copy down everything here. This is my own content. It's my own copyright, and I give you permission to use the text here. So when we're making the TH sound, we bring our teeth together. We move our tongue so that it comes in between. What your tongue is doing is it's blocking the air. Then you relax the air, relax your tongue and let the air flow out. Okay? So, let me stop the sharing. Okay, so we bring our teeth together. See, there's my tongue. Now you can see a gap here and here, but this is not where the air comes from, right? The air comes up here and out here. So my tongue, by going here, is pretty much blocking the air. Whether I stick it all the way through or right at the beginning here, try it. Just try to push air out. You hear a straining. Now, when we're producing the TH sound, and this is the key here, we just briefly put our tongue against our teeth, block the air, and while our tongue is there, we're just pushing a little bit of air. We don't hear a sound. See, I'm not making much of a sound. But as soon as I pull my tongue away, it's a puff of air. And it's that puff of air. If our teeth are in the right place, if our tongue is in the right place, and our lips are in the right place, we create that TH sound. Okay? The faster we talk, the more sloppy we get. So if you're learning, if you're having trouble with this sound, take your time. Don't go fast. Now, I'm a native English speaker, so if I speak really fast, people will generally understand what I'm saying if they're native English speakers. However, if you're non-native English speakers, you might have trouble. Because as I go fast, I get sloppy. I start to slur certain consonants. So the key here is not to go fast. So what have we learned so far? Well, let me ask Hyde. What have we learned so far, Hyde?
TH sound.
Yep.
Put tongue between the teeth.
Yep.
Then remove quickly.
And we create the puff of air, right?
Mm.
Excellent. Creative. Your name is Creative. I'm sure that's probably not your real name, but are you there? Can you hear me?
Yeah, hello.
Hello. What is your name?
Yeah, you can call me Riyadh.
Riyadh. Okay, Riyadh.
Yeah. How's it going?
It's going very well. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
You may not have been here when I told students this, but do you know what a voiced sound is versus an unvoiced sound?
Yeah, I was here.
Okay, what is the difference?
Voiced means vibrated, and unvoiced means not vibrated.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, so what I want to do now is take a look at words, examples, and we're going to take turns with these. So we're going to first focus on words that have the t sound. Right? And let me, now I'm going to switch over to the chat because it's important. When I practice, I need you guys to see my lips, okay? So let's use, oh, here we go. We'll use this chat here. So I can see a lot of you guys typing. So we're going to work on words with the t sound. Okay, now this isn't always true, but generally these are what we call content words. So the t sound are generally content words. Generally means most of the time, but not always. So these sounds are not voiced, meaning we don't create any vibration here. Okay? Copy some of these words. I'm going to paste them in the chat. Now I'm going to read them out first, and then we're going to take turns. We'll go around the room, and I'll have you guys each practice. Okay? And what I recommend, I see most of you are on mute, so repeat after me and put your fingers here so you can drive home that they're not voiced. Okay? Unvoiced, in other words. Yes, Greg?
Okay, one of the things that I was learning about the TH sound was that were voiceless and voiced. And one of the exercises was to feel the difference between those two sounds. But the tricky thing was that I have a list, and this list was try to differentiate between them. But at the end, I realized if I, for example, put random words like this, for example, I will have no idea if I will hear it, how to use it, the TH, voiceless or voiced. Is there any rules or just
Brilliant. Brilliant question. Okay, so with English, it's a tough language because we didn't design it from the ground up. We just kind of, changed it as we went along. We didn't really get serious about grammar until about 100, 200 years ago. So we have rules in English, and most of those rules have violations to them, or exceptions. When it comes to understanding how a word is said, if we're not sure, there's only one way you can find out, and it's easy if you have an internet connection. Online dictionaries. Good thing about these, now you can look at a traditional dictionary, it shows you international phonetics. However, with the internet, we can not only see the international phonetics, but most of the time there's a button where we can click play and it will say the word for us. So online dictionaries are the best. I don't know which is the best. I personally use dictionary.com as a reference, but there are many others. All right, well, let me get back to the lesson here. We have our words. It's 21 minutes in, so I really want to get into giving you guys a chance. So let me say these words. Again, put your fingers here. These are unvoiced. And on mute, repeat after me. North, both. Three, through. Thief, thin, thorn, thorough, thumb, Thursday. Okay? So you're thinking of many things. The only thing I really want you to focus on as we do this is where your tongue should be and making sure you block the air briefly. So I'm going to start with Laura. Laura, can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. So excellent.
Oh, thank you. Okay.
Good. Okay, Laura, do me a favor. Slowly say the first three words that I pasted there.
North, both, three.
Good, not bad. One more time, please.
North, both, three.
They both went north.
North.
Oh, sorry, let me type out the sentence. They both.
Oh, sorry. North and both, maybe
I can't spell. Try again. They both went. Did it again. North. Repeat that sentence.
They both went north.
Okay, good. With flow. They both went north.
They is with th or they is normal?
Yes. No, they is th.
They both went north.
Right. They. Notice that one's voiced, right?
They both went north.
Excellent. Okay, hi. Could you say the next three words, please?
Next three. Through. Thief. Thin.
Through.
Through.
Thief.
Thief.
Thin.
Thin.
Excellent. Now, hi, you speak very, very well. But I've mentioned this before. One thing we have to work on is sometimes you rush through words. You go too quickly. So I want to try and slow you down a little bit. Thin, not thin. Thin.
Thin.
Thief.
Thief.
Good. Yeah, let's slow it down a little bit. It's not a race. You don't get an award if you say your word really quickly. Thank you, Hi. Greg, could you say these words, please?
Starting thin, thorn, thorough.
Thin? Sorry, guys, let me just turn my phone off. It's making noise.
Thin, thorn. Okay.
All right, sorry about that. I should have put my phone on mute. Okay, so back where was I? Oh, yes. Thin.
Thin.
Thorn.
Thorn.
Thorough.
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 This is a tough one. So we have the th sound, but then we have an r. Thorough.
Thorough.
Th.
Thorough.
No, listen to me. Th.
Okay.
Repeat exactly as I do. Th.
Th.
Row.
Thorough.
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 Much better. Excellent. All right. Jeremy.
Yes.
Where are you from, Jeremy?
I'm from Haiti.
Haiti. Oh, okay. So what is it? 7:30 right now?
You know, 6:35.
Oh, you're time traveling. You're from the past. Excellent. We're all in the future. Everybody else is in the future. All right, Jeremy, could you please say these 3 words I just pasted?
This word, okay.
Yeah.
Towel, thumb, Thursday.
Thorough Thumb Thursday.
Towel, thumb, Thursday.
Okay. Say
Thumb.
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 Okay. Thorough.
Towel.
Th.
The.
Row.
Wow.
Thorough.
Thorough.
Better? Okay, now I want you to just focus on me, okay? Take your time. I want you to hear me say it, and then I want you to repeat, okay?
Okay.
Thorough.
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 Okay, so it's kind of like this. We're doing th, and then the word row. So, row.
Whoa.
Row. River.
Whoa.
Okay, say the word river.
River. River.
Okay, so sounds like one thing we need to work on, Jeremy, is for you we need to focus on the R's a bit more.
Yeah.
Okay, but that's not this class. I can have another class on that. But the TH sound, you're doing better, okay?
Okay.
I still want you to practice it a bit more. What I would like you to do is 3 times a day.
Okay.
I want you to say all of these words
Okay.
to yourself, preferably with not people watching you or they'll think you're crazy. Just practice it 3 times a day. Also, guys, this class is recorded.
No, I will do it in private, in private room.
No, but what I'm saying is if you want to know, you can't remember how to properly say a word that we covered in class, go back, rewatch the class,
Okay.
and then you can move ahead. Like right now, it's 28 minutes after, okay?
Yeah, perfect.
Okay, Greg, let me get to your question later. I just want to give everybody a chance right now to go through the TH sound.
Okay.
All right. Anna,
Yes.
are you ready?
Okay. Yes, I will try.
Okay, let me give you some new words, or different words than everybody else. These words, please.
Free, trough, thief, thin, thorn.
Not bad. Okay, now repeat after me, because there's a few improvements I can help you with, okay?
Okay.
3.
Free,
Through.
free, through,
Thin.
thin,
Thief.
thief,
Thief.
thief,
Good, yeah, don't be afraid of that F. Good, you got it. Thorn.
farm,
Thorn.
farm,
Excellent, well done, Anna, good job. Amp.
Yep.
Same words, please.
3, through, thief, thin, thorn.
One more time, please.
3, through, thief, thin, thorn.
Very well done. You certainly don't have any problems with these words. Good job.
Okay.
Alexander.
Yeah.
Same words, please.
3, through, thief, thin, through.
Okay, not bad. Now, again, I want you to, same as Hyde, you're rushing through the words. Take your time and just relax.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Close your eyes, and I just want you to repeat it the same way as me, okay? 3.
3,
through,
through,
thief,
thief,
thin,
thin,
thorn,
through,
thorn,
through,
or.
or,
Okay, so we have the or. It's like this. Mouth is like this. Or. And then the end. So thorn, thorn,
thorn,
thorn.
thorn,
Better. So what you're doing is you're going from the th, which you're doing well, and it's the or. So you're going from a to a or to a n. Okay, a lot of facial movements.
thorn,
Right? Better. Thorn,
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 thorn. It's one syllable.
thorn.
Much better. Perfect. That was really good. So again, we're 31 minutes into the class. If you rewatch, you might want to go back to this time and you can re-practice that. Aika. Same words,
Yep.
please.
Three, through, thief, thin, thorn.
I think you did really well, but it cut out for a little bit there. So just one more time, please.
Three, through, thief, thin, thorn.
Perfect. Wonderful. Okay, guys, we got through the T sound or the T sound, the unvoiced. Now we're going to try and go at the voiced. So these were content words, okay? So the D sounds are commonly what we call function words. These are the words that get a lot of you in trouble, especially, I would say, mostly Spanish and Portuguese speakers. So we have all these words here. And as you can see at the bottom here, so you're saying the TH sound is like the Z?
For me, as a Spanish, if I have to think something to produce in my language, for me sounds like this.
Well, and that's a good point. And what I usually try to do is when I teach you guys, I try to find sounds that you know how to say already and show you how it's very similar to English and then base it off that peg in your memory. Sometimes you just don't have that sound. So in Spanish and Portuguese, I find that instead of that, people say dat or these, right? And that's what we're going to get into here. So let me skip ahead. Let me copy the words. So I'll start off, and we'll go to Wellington. It's funny, with Wellington's picture, I always think he's looking up and pondering something, when it's just a picture. So here we go. Again, mute yourselves, put your fingers here, and you should notice this time that there's a vibration. Let me just get some water.
Okay.
My throat always gets very dry when I do this class.
Okay.
Them, themselves, these, their, then, this, those, and together. All right? So Wellington, can you say those words for me, please?
Them, themselves, these, their, then, this, those, and together.
You started off really well, but then you got a little lazy. So you said them perfectly, themselves. Now I want to hear you say then.
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 So what you're doing is you're saying den. The tongue has to come right in between here. It has to stop the air. Then.
Then.
This.
This.
No, I got this. Okay, so this is the tough part. Okay, you can say the sound. You have the ability. It's not a sound that's impossible for you to do. But with these words, it's not a sound you would use. It doesn't make sense. It feels awkward. Okay, so what we have to do is, for the word then, what I want you to do first is I just want you to say the TH sound. And then say the N sound. The N.
And.
Then.
Then.
See, you did it. You went to the den. You didn't do the TH sound. All right, so let's try it again.
Then.
The.
The.
The. The. The.
The.
Okay, so you're doing it. You're doing it. You're doing it. Now give me then.
Then.
Perfect. Again.
Then.
Yeah, better. Not as first one was better. So this is something we need to work on a bit more, but I want to try it a few more times with you. Those.
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 Okay. What I really want you to do is I want you to get a mirror when you practice this, because I can't see any of you, right? So I can't tell you what you're doing wrong, but I have an idea because I can hear what your mouth isn't doing. But if you look in a mirror when you're doing this, if you say den, you can see a difference. Den, then. See what my tongue does. Then. I need you to make sure, Wellington, that your tongue is going right here. Then. Den, then. Okay?
Okay. Then. Then. Then.
Those.
Those.
Perfect. You got it.
Oh, thank you.
So, no, I mean, this is, to me, it's easy because I speak English natively. But I know how hard it is. I really do. And really, if you guys come to this class, I really recommend bring a little mirror or have something where you can see your lips. If you want to broadcast yourself, that's fine. I'm not telling you should, but if you at least come with a mirror, then you can see. Okay? So well done, Wellington. I picked on Wellington enough. Let's go to Laura. Hi, Laura.
Them, themselves, this, there, then, this, those, and together.
Brilliant. Well done. And you say your language is it Portuguese or Spanish?
It's Spanish.
Well, very good. Well, whereabouts, what country again?
Sorry?
What country are you from?
It's Spain. Spain.
Okay, so this is what I was saying earlier. Depending on where you are in Spain, this is an easy sound or it's a difficult sound.
Well,
and you probably notice the different dialects in Spain.
Yes.
Yeah.
No,
Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you. Thank you to you.
You're welcome. Hyde, your turn, please.
Them, themselves. This, there, then, this, those, and together.
This.
This.
Good. Thank you. Gregory asked, how often do we in English say dis and dat? We don't. We might joke around and say dis and dat, but mostly no. It's just such a intrinsic part of the language. We use the th sound an awful lot that we generally, there's not a lot of, from what I can tell. Now, each area has its own slang, and my son's not old enough that I know the latest slang, so maybe I'm the wrong person to ask.
I just found...
But hold on, let me tell you this, though.
Okay.
Slang is not important. If you guys are learning for a job, if you're learning for education, slang is the last thing you need to worry about. As you guys become fluent, and you guys are already doing well, You'll pick up slang by watching movies and popular culture. It's not important to worry about.
I just want to ask because I noticed something like in the dictionaries that, this, and I know the definition was this is a lazy version of that, that, and this, and I was wondering because I discovered this after so many years of learning English, and I didn't know it. So I just asked if it is common or not.
No, it isn't. And I don't mean to cut you off because we've got so much to cover here and very little time, so I want to keep us on scope. If we have time, I'm going to explain to you guys the importance of tongue twisters and at least give you an example, okay? So Greg, you're up next. Could you say the words, please?
Okay. Them, themselves. This, there, then, this, those. Together. Outwards. This,
these,
these.
Good. There. Good. Excellent. All right. Next we have Jeremy.
Yes.
Same words, please.
Mm-hmm. Them, themselves, these, there, then, this, those, together.
Very well. Good. Excellent.
Thanks.
Anna, your turn.
Them, themselves, this, there, then, these, those, together.
This.
This.
Okay, good. Very well done. Only one error. Excellent. Amp.
Them, themselves, these, their, then, these, those, and together.
Excellent. Excellent. Well done. Alexander.
Them, themselves, these, their, then, this, those, and together.
Okay, repeat after me. Them.
Them.
Themselves.
Themselves.
These.
These.
Their.
Their.
Then.
Then.
This.
This.
Those.
Those.
Together.
Together.
Excellent. And lastly, Aika.
Them, themselves, these, their, then, this, those, and together.
Okay, very good. All right, let me just get myself ready here because I'm going to try something else for you guys. And I have a question for you while I'm getting ready. When you guys were learning your language, and I don't know how long ago that was, but for some of you it was some time ago, do you remember anything called a tongue twister? Anybody know what a tongue twister is? Anyone?
Yes.
What is a tongue twister?
Are you asking for who?
Tell you what, the first person who answers.
Can I answer?
Please go ahead.
A tongue twister is a bunch of words with the same phonetic sounds.
Good. Yeah, it is.
To train our tongue.
Okay. And do we usually only have these exercises for children?
Yes.
And why is that?
When?
No, why do we only give it to children?
To train our tongue to pronounce it well.
Because children slur their words, they don't speak properly, do they? Really young children. So to teach them your own language, you give them tongue twisters. How many of you go to the gym, or how many of you exercise or go jogging, hiking, play sports? I'm sure it's quite a few of you, and those of you who don't, you know why it's important to do a warm-up. We stretch, we get ready, right? We stretch, we do all sorts of exercises, gets us ready. Now, I'm not saying you guys are children. You're not. You're adults. But you're learning a new language. And you start off, like many of us, we start off like children and we go to more complex and complex things. The difference is you already have an accent and you speak very, very well in your own language. So what's wrong with that? You speak well in your own language. Nothing. But English has a whole different set of sound envelopes. So I have some homework assignments for you guys, and we'll try a few here. It's for the TH sound. Hyde knows what's coming because Hyde has taken classes with me before. So I'm going to try pasting it here. It's rather long. What I recommend you guys do is go ahead and copy that and paste it somewhere in Word, in Notepad, TextPad, some sort of word processing document. Okay? Now I'm going to actually share out my master teacher file. It's not very pretty, but it's perfect for me as a teacher because it's got everything there. Okay, I'm going to make it a little bigger. Well, let's make it even bigger than that. Okay. Now I'm going to read it. And when I finish reading, I'm going to ask if anybody would like to volunteer. But the proof is here, or as you will see, this is hard work. But it's all about exercising. If you practice this tongue twister once a day, and you have trouble with the TH sound, this will really help you. So we're about 47 minutes into the class. You might want to write that down because when you go back and rewatch this class, you can just go ahead to this part and just hear me say it over again. Because this is challenging. So here we go. Something in a 30-acre thermal thicket of thorns and thistles thumped and thundered, threatening the 3D thoughts of Matthew the Thug. Although theatrically, it was only the 13,000 thistles and thorns through the underneath of his thigh that the 30-year-old thug thought of that morning. Who thinks that's easy? It's not. Now, I'll tell you. Who's like, yeah, you won't need a year. Laura, trust me. You do this, I promise you within like 2 to 3 weeks, you will be able to do this well. Now, what we also do when we teach our youngsters tongue twisters is we start them slowly and then we go fast. If I try to say this fast, I can guarantee you I'll probably make a mistake or two even though I teach it. Listen to what happens when I go fast. Something in a 30-acre thermal thicket of thorns and thistles thumped and thundered, threatening the 3D thoughts of Matthew the Thug, although theatrically it was only the 13,000 thistles and thorns through the underneath of his thigh that the 30-year-old thug thought of that morning. Now, I've taught this class a lot, so I've done this 100 times. But I go fast, I trip up. And I'm pretty good at speaking English. You will make mistakes. The key is start off slow. When you get it correct, when you're confident, increase the speed a bit. We've got about 11 minutes left. Would anybody like to volunteer to try? Who's not afraid of making a fool of themselves?
I'd like to try.
Okay, so
Me too.
Okay, was that, I heard a lady
first.
Laura?
Me and someone else.
Okay, well, I tell you what. Go ahead and type me. Okay, Anna. That way I can tell because when everybody shouts at once, I can't see who's talking. Okay, so Anna, you get to go first. And everybody, I want you to listen. Okay? Try to count the mistakes. Go ahead, Anna.
All right. I will make a bunch of mistakes. Something in a 30-acre thermal thicket of thorns and thistles thumped and thundered threatening the tree. Floods of metal the dug, although theoretically it, it was only the 13,000 thistles and thorns through the underneath of his thighs that the 30-year-old dug fought the, oh my gosh.
Well done. I think you made about 5 mistakes.
Of that morning.
No worries.
Sorry.
Yeah, you're from Brazil, right?
Right, I'm sorry.
No, don't apologize. Your language has a certain sounds that you're familiar with. Now, thumped and thundered. This is mean, but in English, the ed ending has 3 different pronunciations.
Yes, I know the rules.
So what I suggest is on Saturday, March the 28th, I have a class that focuses just on the ed suffix and the 3 ways of saying it and how to get better at it if you want to take that. It's in the afternoon.
Okay.
In the afternoon, your time. So let me hear you say thumped.
Thumped and thundered.
Okay, so with thumped, it's more like we're saying there's no ed, just think of a T. Thumped.
Thumped.
Perfect.
But it is an exception of the rules, right? Because when the verb ends in P or T, it has IT
You know
sound.
what? Like I said, there's so much to cover today. If you attend my class, I'll explain the 3 different rules and why it is the way it is on Saturday the 28th. But for now, I just want to give as many students the opportunity. Aika, you wanted to say it, so go ahead, please.
Something in a 30-acre thermal thicket of thorns and thistles thumped and thundered, treating the 3D thoughts of Matthew the Thug, although theoretically it was only the 13,000 thistles and thorns through the underneath of his thigh that the 30-year-old Thug thought of that morning.
Very well done. Theatrically.
Theatrically. Wow.
Theatrically.
Theatrically.
Perfect. This word here, it's said 2 ways in English. The and the. Both are correct. Choose your pick. It doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you did really well. All right. Alexander, go ahead.
Something in 30-acre thermal thickets of thorns and thistles thumped and threatened. Thundered threatening the 3D thought of Matthew the Third, although theoretically it was only the 13,000 thistles and thorns through the underneath of his thigh that the 30-year-old Thug thought of that morning.
Okay, well done. You just forgot the or a. Threatening.
Threatening.
Perfect. Theatrically.
That's
generally how we say that word. You look at it and you might think isn't it theatrically? Yeah, people don't really say it that way, just like when they say laboratory or laboratory. Okay, so theatrically is perfectly fine for that word. Would anybody else like a try? This is a very tough tongue twister, and that's why I didn't want to force anybody to have to say it.
My turn?
Who is my turn? Who said that?
Amparo.
Go ahead.
Something in a 30-acre thermal thicket of thorns and thistles thumped and thundered, threatening the 3D thought of Matthew the Third, although theatrically it was only the 13,000 thistles and thorns through the underneath of his thigh that the 30-year-old thought of that morning.
Thug. Thug.
Thug.
Good. All right, you did, that was too easy. I want you to say it again, only go faster.
Faster?
Much faster.
Okay. Something in a 30-acre thermal thicket of thorn and thistles, and thunder threatening the 3D thought of Matthew the Third, although theatrically it was only the 13,000 thistles and thorns through the underneath of his thigh that the 30-year-old father thought of that morning.
Okay, good. So, if you're having trouble with the TH sound, try practice this tongue twister once a day. Maybe in the evening. That way you're at home and you have access to this pre-recorded lesson plan. And when you're playing it backwards, maybe turn up the volume and record it on your smartphone so that way you can play it throughout the day. Try this once a day at least. And I can guarantee your TH sound will improve. Now, as you can see here, this is my teaching file. Here I have tongue twisters on the sh, s, sh. I also have the t sound with different, the bitter, batter, botter, better, ba sounds, t sounds. And here we got various different types of sounds in this one too. It's p and d, p, t, p. We have this one here, the woodchuck, that's my favorite. And of course I have some other simple sentences as well. Now I have some students that really hate tongue twisters. They really do. I know that Hyde's not a big fan of tongue twisters, but I do believe that they're very important. They really do help you. And so I usually, at the end of the class, if we have time, I'll spend a bit of time going over these. So any questions now? We got a few minutes left.
Just two. In the word thorough, the first letter was silent. First letter O.
Well, you know, why don't you type it out for me so that way we all know which word you're referring to?
Okay.
Okay, nothing is silent there. We got the TH sound first, so thorough. And remember, the TH sound is like a puff of air. Thorough. See, we go thorough. Two sounds back to back, very, very tightly glued together. Thorough. Th. So as soon as I finish the th, my mouth is like this, right?
Yes.
And then I pull it into the row. The row. Mouth is open, immediately go into row. The row.
Okay, and the second question, it is this or this? But much better like Z in this word.
Same thing. Everything I've taught in this class with the TH sound, whether it's voiced or unvoiced, is remember what I said at the very, very beginning. We got to bring our teeth together. We block the air. These, this, together, together.
Yes, but I'm asking about the last letter. It is Z, more like a Z or S.
This.
Because this. Okay.
Like a snake. This.
Okay. I have to ask because I know there's those like Z, and these like Z.
This. It sounds weird for me to say this. Now I've lived. You might be thinking, oh, he's only Canadian. What does he know?
No,
I've lived in. No. I don't mean it as in terms of derogatory. Because we always wonder, well, this teacher's from here. What does he know about different dialects? And I've lived in central United States where they talk a little bit more like this, a little bit of a lilt in their voice. I've lived in New Zealand, which is like a soft English dialect. And I've lived in England as well as Canada. So I'm familiar with different types of sounds and dialects. And if I was familiar with that, I'd let you know, but I'm not familiar with that.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, guys. It's 8 o'clock, or it's the end of the hour. If you have a class you need to be in, I don't want to keep you late. I respect your time. I like to start right on time and finish on time. However,
you
if
very
anybody
much.
does have any, you're welcome. If you have a last question, I'll take one more question.
Thanks, teacher. Take care.
Thank you. Bye-bye now.
See
Thank
you
you so
soon.
much.
Thank you.
You're welcome,
guys.
guys. Bye-bye. Have a good night.
Bye bye. Have a good night.